Hey guys, Chris here. I've seen a lot of videos on Maschine and how to use it to sequence external synths. There are some great videos out there on how to use it to drive other instruments. But what I really was looking for was the ability to do exactly the opposite. I want to use the awesome sounds that are on Maschine Plus in standalone, but I want to use the sequences that I've already got, and I want to be able to do things like play keys along with my sequences for performance. And it is documented, but it's not very clear on how you're going to set that up in standalone. And so I thought I'd give you guys a quick tutorial today. What I've got is the Maschine Plus. I've got my MPC Live. I've got them running through my mixer over here. And the first thing we're going to do is we need to set up the Maschine project the way we want to. I'm going to go to pad mode, pick that, hit browser. We're going to load a sound. Because what makes Maschine great is things like the contact library, which hopefully we'll get many more contact sounds than what we have now, but let's pick one to start with. Okay, let's take the square lead, load that. And then I'm going to go back to pad mode, and I'm going to pick pad 3. I'm going to hit browse, and this time let's go grab something from Massive. I really like Massive. It's got a lot of great presets in it. You can obviously tweak those. Let's just grab the 80s pad and hit load. So now I've got two separate sounds set up, and in order to be able to call those separately, because right now, if I just start playing my keyboards, if I set up my MPC and start playing my keyboards, it's just going to play whichever sound I have selected. So what I really need to be able to do is tell it which sound goes with which signal. And the way we do that is we go up to, I'm going to press pad 1, go to MIDI channel, and you may have to arrow over to it if you haven't been there yet, but first thing I want to do is set it to all. So it's going to listen to all, but I want it to only listen on channel 1. So any notes that are going to come across on channel 1, it's going to play the note value. Otherwise, it's just going to trigger the same note value for that pad over and over again as if it was a drum kit. So once I've got that set up, and it's channel 1, source all. Great. Now I'm going to go to pad mode, go to pad 2, MIDI channel, and this time I want it to do the same. I want it to listen on all channels, or on all inputs, but I want this to only listen on channel 3. I'm going to pick channel 3 because it's on pad 3. And that should be all we have to do. But let's, so pad 1 is going on channel 1. Pad 3 is on channel 3. So now I'm going to switch over to the MPC here, and I'm just going to load a standard drum beat. Nothing special, nothing fancy. So the first thing we're going to do is create a new track, and we're going to make it a MIDI track. It's going to be MIDI 1. Now I've got port A, there's two ports out on the live, A and B. I've got port A running into out to the input on Maschine. And what I'm going to do is hit the little eyeball there and come over to this that shows all of the track information. You see it's MIDI channel 1. It's going out on port A to channel 1. So it should play our contact instrument. And it's playing the right notes. So that looks good. Now we're going to go ahead and create track 3. Now I haven't changed the MIDI track, but I also haven't told it anything yet. So I'm going to create a new MIDI program this time. I'm going to tell it to go to MPC-A. Now it's still playing my same contact information because I haven't changed the channel. So what I need to do now is for track 3 change that to channel 3, and we should hear the pad. So now I can do just and there you have it. Now I can call any of up to 16 sounds and 16 tracks with 16 individual sounds, and program them, call them however I want. I can set up multiple scenes and sequences using those sounds. If I wanted to do 16 different, I could also set it up to do 16 different drum kits and load it doing the groups. What I have not been able to figure out yet, and I don't know if it's possible or not, but I'm sure hoping to find out soon, is I'd love to be able to record scenes on Maschine and trigger those scenes from my MPC. I think it would be great fun. I'm going to give my best to figure out how to do it, and when I do, I'll give you guys an update. Thanks.